Caught you yawning, mid-yawn. I saw it. What's up,
Me?
guys? Yeah.
No, I was doing the whoa.
Oh, I thought you was yawning.
No.
Oh, I gotcha. What's up, fellas?
What's up, ladies?
Living a dream, baby.
All
So
right.
tonight we're going to finish our NFL predictions. We're going to do the AFC South, AFC West, NFC South, and NFC West. What do you think
But
about
we're going
that?
to do this 2 days before the season starts.
Well, you know, that's what happens when everybody's busy. What are you supposed to do? Not everybody has the luxury of sitting in a fucking pool all day like you.
Hey, Larry, maybe you need to work a little harder, baby.
No, I work smarter, not harder.
That's why I'm sitting in a pool half the time.
You,
I just work.
you just work.
That's it.
That's all you need to do. Just work. That's all you need to do. Don't be a springer. Don't be a springer.
Hey, don't be jealous.
But real quick before we get started, you know, we had our NFL draft, our fantasy football draft over the weekend up at Springer's house. How do you feel about your team, Reese, Rob?
I really loved my third round pick. I was able to sweep the rug right out from some bum in the league. I thought he was having gold, cruise down in the third round. He's like, oh, that's it. He was, already creaming in his shorts, one pick away.
It was premature.
It broke loose.
It did. It did. But how do you feel about your team, though?
I'm pretty happy with it, man. I got solid backups. I got good depth. I got a great starting QB, great starting running back, got a great wide receiver. So I'm pretty happy.
Who'd you get for your backs?
I have Tony Pollard, Damian Pierce, Khalil Herbert, Dalvin Cook, and a couple other guys.
All bums.
No, I mean, they're all starters. So,
Reese, how about you happy with your team?
Yeah, for the most part. The Judy pick was last second there.
Yeah, you was crunched for time.
Yeah,
and you didn't have to hurry because I wouldn't have let the thing go to the next pick. But
Larry, how do you feel about your first round pick already getting hurt?
Yeah, ain't that some shit?
Shit happens.
It does.
So they said that they believe that Kelsey's ACL is still intact.
It wasn't his ACL I was concerned with at all.
Well, that's what they said.
You got to worry about a bone bruise and a hamstring injury that could nag all year long.
What ESPN reported.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I mean, that's their top guy.
Yeah, that's Larry's top guy.
It was my number one pick. Damn it! I should have just let Kathy have him.
And then he'd have went on and went apeshit this year.
Yeah, right? Was my luck. All right, guys, let's get into it. AFC South. We'll go from Rob down to you, Reese, and then me. Go from top to bottom like we did before.
All right. I got the division winner, the Jaguars at 11-6. Got
Dude.
No one else has a winning record in the division. Titans 7-10, Texans 4-13, and the Colts at 2-15.
Wow.
Colts?
Reese, what do you got?
Jacksonville at 12-5, Tennessee at 9-8, Indy at 6-11, and Houston at 4-13.
Wow, we're almost all alike. So, I got Jacksonville at number 1, 11-6, Tennessee 11-6. Jacksonville will win the tiebreaker somehow. And then I got Houston at 4-13 and Indy at 3-14.
And Larry, you know why you have a little better picks this round? Because you actually looked at the schedules, not just making crap up out of the wind here.
So let me ask you something real quick. If Indy is not doing so well, say by week 5, do we see Gardner Minshew take over for Richardson? Or do you think they let him play out?
No, he's playing the whole year.
Yeah.
And then what about Houston? If they have a bad start, do you see Stroud being replaced by Mills?
No.
No, let them. They drafted them high. Those quarterbacks high to be. They viewed them as their franchise quarterback. So there's gonna be growing pains.
Right.
They don't really
gotta
see
get
that they're
reps.
gonna contend. So just let it play out.
So even if Tennessee has a winning record, do you see Tannehill being replaced by Willis or what's the other clown's name?
Levis.
Yeah.
Yes, Levis.
It's not going to be Willis at all. Levis
is number
maybe.
2, right?
Yeah. Maybe if they're way out of it, but who knows with Tennessee?
Okay.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows if
All right,
Tannehill will stay healthy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to the AFC West, guys. Rob?
I got the Chiefs winning the division 13-4. The Chargers at 10-7. Broncos 9-8. And the Raiders 6-11.
Ooh, really?
What do you mean, really?
We're just off a little bit.
What do you have them all at 9-8?
Yeah. Reese, what do you got?
Chiefs 14-3, Chargers 12-5, Denver 9-8, Raiders 7-10.
Boy, you don't like the fucking Raiders either.
No, they're horrible.
Jesus.
They're horrible.
They only have one person on the team. Jacobs' season last year was a fluke because it was
Get the hell out of here.
It's a contract year.
No way. No, definitely not a fluke.
And I'm not saying that because he's on your team, fantasy team.
Do you think that David Carr is better than Jimmy Garoppolo?
I think
No.
David Carr is a piece of shit and he's out of the league.
That's why I was trying to get the Reese way to blow it.
Did you say David Carr?
Yeah,
I thought you said Derek.
I wanted Larry's reaction, Reese.
My bad.
All right.
Because I knew Larry would have no idea.
I was thinking right when you said it, I'm like, is he really doing
That's why I was
this
keeping
right
a
now?
straight face. I was waiting for Larry's response.
Well, I heard you say it, but I thought you meant to say Derek.
All right, now
All right.
that's all bad. So we'll say for real though, Derek Carr. You think he's better
No.
than Garoppolo?
No.
So you'd rather have Garoppolo?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So taking the division, I got the Chiefs at 12-5, the Chargers 11-6, Raiders
Raiders are a freeze fest.
Larry has no idea what he wants to pick right now.
Come on,
He's
guy.
like Raiders or maybe he's trying to squeeze out a turd. Who knows? All right, let's make a prediction, Reese. I bet you he says the Raiders at 10-7, and the Broncos at 7-10. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I mean, Do you think Sean Payton can rejuvenate Russell Wilson?
Guaranteed. Here's why. Sean Payton will play to his strength, where I don't think they did last year. They just played whatever offense Hackett wanted. He played more, he was more of like a Aaron Rodgers. That was the system he came in. And Russell Wilson can't do what Aaron Rodgers did. Russell Wilson's got to be out of the pocket, making plays, kind of almost ad lib type stuff. And I think Peyton's going to kind of tailor to that. But the other big thing is I think he's going to involve the backs way more than they did last year. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of the Alvin Kamara type stuff, a lot of screens and back splitting out, and Peyton's offense is pretty intense. Now, the biggest thing is, can Russell Wilson grasp all of it this quickly? So that'll be interesting to see.
And can his receivers stay healthy? And
I mean, if they're all healthy, man, they are stacked. But it's a matter of, can they stay healthy, But now the Chargers are going to be interesting to me, because in reality, they should go out and dominate. But it's the Chargers. They always find a way to blow it.
Yeah, I actually got them. They play Minnesota on the back half of their schedule, I believe. I actually have them beating Minnesota.
Really? All right. Well,
I mean, I like Herbert, and they can throw up the points, but it's every year it's the defense.
Yeah, are they going to choke like they did against the Jaguars last year? So, well, Larry seems to be hee-hawing around, so let's move on, Reese. We'll go on to the next, and then he can jump back in. Oh, maybe that's him there. Maybe
he lost the internet again.
Okay. So let's go with the NFC South. Do you want to go ahead and give me your top to bottom, buddy?
This should be a pretty easy division to win for the Saints.
Yeah, I agree.
So with that being said, I have Saints at 12-5, Atlanta 7-10, Carolina 5-12, Tampa 4-13.
We're not that far off. I have a couple different wins, but I have Saints at 11-6, the Falcons at 8-9, the Panthers at 7-10, and the Bucks at 5-12. So, because you just never know. I mean, those teams, they're all pretty average. So home and aways, they can pick up a winner here, a loss there, something unexpected. But I think we most likely have all the same out of division picks probably on who they're going to win and lose to. So,
and I mean, we know Mayfield's not the answer at quarterback.
Right.
He's definitely has tough shoes to fill. Like, nobody's going to step in and replace Brady.
Right.
But, he's got the two receivers, Godwin and Evans. But aside from that, there's really no offense there.
I mean, you look at down through it, man. Derek Carr is probably the best QB in that division.
And I thought that I would never hear that or say that.
Yeah, because you don't know what you got with Desmond Ridder. He's going to be a big question mark. Bryce Young is young, and he's going to end up getting killed this year behind that offensive line. So it'll be interesting to see. But
I didn't watch too much of Bijan Robinson in college. Like,
he's a horse.
I was going to say, are you on his hype train?
See, I think him personally he'll be great, but I don't know if I like him behind that O-line, because they're just going to everybody's going to key on him. He's going to be the first stop, because until Ridder can prove that he can burn people by throwing, then they're just going to pound the scrimmage and try to stop the running game, because that was all the Falcons were last year. The Falcons led the league in rushing last year. So everybody knows that's going to be their bread and butter.
Mhm.
So it's a matter of can they use that to open up the passing game to get Bijan Robinson some room. If not, they're going to stack 8 in a box. And I don't care what anybody says, college is a whole lot different than NFL. You know,
Yeah.
if
Well,
they
and
want
you
to take
got-
something away, they'll take it away.
Yeah, and you got, Cordero Patterson still there. And
Tyler Algier.
Yeah. He was a good back last year.
Yeah. Yeah, the
So,
thing I don't want to see is I don't want to see Bijan Robinson get way too many carries this year and get hurt. You know?
yeah, wear
That'd
him
just
out
be-
already.
Right. All right, man. Let's move on to the last division. We got the NFC West. I think this one's the easiest division for me to pick.
Yeah.
So, you want me to go ahead?
I'll go.
All right.
It doesn't matter who they have at quarterback, honestly. Whether it's Purdy, what the hell is it, Darnold.
Yeah.
So I got 49ers 14-3. Seattle 10-7. Rams 7-10, and Arizona's fucking tanking for Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
3-14.
Oh, you gave them 3 wins. You lucky dog. I have the Niners at 12-5. And actually, the game that I think it holds them back from 13-4 is the Steeler game. I think they're going to lose this opener in Pittsburgh. Seahawks 11-6, Rams 6-11, and then Cardinals 1-16. And it was hard pressed for me to find that one win. I'm taking the home game against Tampa as their win.
That was a definite win for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously Arizona's tanking, so I highly doubt you see Kyler. Kyler's gonna be sitting at home playing Call of Duty all year.
Well, yeah, they can't because if he gets hurt, they owe him $92 million. But if he doesn't get hurt, they're going to pup list him all year. They only owe him $34 million, and they can get out from under him. So he's not going to see the light of day on the field.
Welcome back,
My
Hey,
internet,
dial-up internet go down on you. Whee!
it went out the same time last night, too.
We thought you were
Reached-
just trying to leave out a massive fart.
No, I was doing Bubba's podcast, and right at 7:13, it went out.
And Larry,
Again.
hence why you need to work harder so you can get better internet.
No, I got the same
And
fucking
here-
internet as you. Shut your whore mouth.
And here I restarted my computer because I thought it was me, and here it was you.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been you too, because you
You're
was
still-
lagging.
You're still lagging, guy.
I don't know. Let's just hurry up and get this over with before it goes out again.
We're all done, brother.
Well, where was I at?
You were AFC West, bottom half of AFC West.
Okay, so I got
the Broncos and the Raiders.
all right. So I got Raiders at 8-9 and Denver 6-11.
All right.
All
So you can
right.
go to the NFC South.
Hang on. So, do you see Russell Wilson being replaced by Jared Stidham?
Not
If
at
he
all.
doesn't, not at all.
Not a
No.
chance.
Ooh, all
That's
right.
Sean Payton in that his 2-back system.
There's a better chance of Trubisky replacing Pickett.
Okay. Does Jimmy G play a full season?
Probably not.
I was gonna
Think
say
he gets hurt?
negative.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to NFC South.
Go ahead, Larry. You're the only one.
Oh, you did yours already?
We did the
Yeah.
rest of them. We're done.
All right. So I got New Orleans at 9-8, Atlanta at 7-10, Tampa Bay 6-11, and Carolina at 4-12. And then
4-13 or 5-12? Because it's a 17-game
They
season.
skipping a game.
Oh, I must have.
Or just chalk that up a loss.
Yeah. All right.
Huh.
All right.
NFC West, I got 49ers at 12-5, Seattle 10-7, LA Rams 5-12, and the Cardinals at 3-14.
Hey, you guys picked better, and you have more faith in the Cardinals. I would have them 1-16.
Yeah,
Their
I
only
think
win is home against Tampa.
I think they're going to squeeze. They'll squeeze a few out by luck.
Hopefully, they'll beat the Steelers.
They won't. They won't. They won't. All right, I got some quick questions for you. All right. Who's going to be league MVP this season?
Oh,
League MVP.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I'm going to go out on a limb. Going to take Trevor Lawrence.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. That was in my head.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're taking Trevor Lawrence too, Reese? I mean, you can just because Rob did. You can.
I would like. My heart says Trevor Lawrence. But I'm getting my Mahomes.
All right. I also got Mahomes. Who's going to be rookie of the year?
Offense or defense?
Offense.
Quentin Johnston.
Wide receiver from the Chargers.
I don't think he's going to get enough
Mike
reps.
Mike Williams will get hurt. Mike Williams or fucking Keenan Allen's going to get hurt.
Rob?
I'm going to say Jahmyr Gibbs.
That's
running back Lions.
That's a good pick.
I'm going with Bijan Robinson, Atlanta Falcons running back. All right. Comeback player of the year.
Tua.
Good one. Reese?
Who else who was out last year?
Well, I mean, necessarily doesn't have to be out, but
You know what? They'll probably give it to DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah.
You know, I had that as in my notes, but that ain't who I got.
Yeah.
But they probably will. You're right.
Yeah. Hamlin.
I actually got Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
All right. Now here's a good one. Who's going to be the breakout player of the year?
What do you mean breakout player? Like someone who isn't usually high on the radar, or like stats or what?
Stats, everything. Like so it could be somebody that was in the league, finally going to get their start. Who do you think is going to be that breakout player? This is easy for me. Easy.
I think the guy that probably gets MVP votes and is way up there, probably number 2, is going to be Garrett Wilson. I think he's going to put over 1,500 yards and probably 14 touchdowns this year.
Okay. Reese?
Samaje Perine.
Yeah, came from nothing. Well, yeah, he was a backup.
And in Peyton's offense there. Be a Kamara type back there.
We already know yours, Larry. You can just skip it.
Who do you think it is?
Kenny Pickett.
Nope.
Pickens.
George Pickens.
George Pickens. Going to be the breakout player of the year. All right. Defensive player of the year. This can be rookie or regular. It doesn't matter.
I think Sauce Gardner.
Well, you're on the Jets' nuts this year for some reason. Damn.
They're a good team.
They are.
I think he'll have probably 7 or 8 picks this year.
Reese?
I'm gonna say rookie Jalen Carter will be rookie of the year, defensive rookie.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a Penn State boy from Dallas, Micah Parsons. How you feel about that, Rob? How you feel about it? You don't
I
care.
don't really
You don't
care.
give a shit.
'Cause I think
Bust of
TJ
the-
Watt's going to have more sacks than Micah, so
You think?
guaranteed, man. TJ Watt will probably break the record this year.
Now, to keep going on what? Did you see what the hell is his McAfee said he would donate to Watt's charity of choice if he broke the sack record?
Yeah.
I did see that.
If he stays healthy, he'll break it. Because you have to worry about Alex Highsmith now, too. Before they could just
Yeah.
double on Watt and it was game over. But now Highsmith turned into, he's actually a true pass rusher. And he's on the same side as Cam Hayward. So you gotta really attack that side. That's where you gotta double and you gotta try to get Watt one-on-one or chip him with a tight end. Ain't gonna happen. Look what he did to Atlanta in that preseason game, man. He just freaking destroyed them.
Yeah,
Watts is a
so-
beast.
Yeah,
Watt
and
can stay
he
healthy.
pressured Allen in that preseason game. Every freaking play he was there. So
If he could stay healthy, he'd be my pick for defense MVP.
yeah.
All right. One last question. Who doesn't live up to the hype this year?
You're gonna hate this, Larry. Only reason is because I think that he's gonna get just killed because they're gonna stack the line is Bijan Robinson.
Okay. Reese?
Who doesn't live up to the hype? I think Aaron Rodgers will have an average year.
Oh. Even with all them weapons?
He's in what, year 18?
Yeah. I mean,
But if you look at that team, Reese, not that I'm
Yeah.
hyping the Jets anymore, but it really looks eerily similar when Tom Brady went down to Tampa, man. Like the team is set. It's
Well, I don't-
loaded.
I
He
can't
doesn't have to be
stand Aaron
Superman
anyway.
down there. He doesn't have to be Superman with New York. He just has to score more than 20 points a game. They scored 17 points a game last year, and they still won a buttload of games. That defense is going to be rocking.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
I've never liked Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't like
No,
him as
I'm
a
not
person, but
taking. I'm not.
he could be a
taking him-
game manager on that team and
Yeah.
score 24 points a game, and they're going to win.
I think he's hot headed too. So,
all
but
right.
that's from a Vikings fan. So whatever.
Yeah.
Here's my pick. CJ Stroud.
I don't think anybody's expecting much out of him this year anyway.
Well, I mean, they were hyping him
I mean,
up,
we-
you know.
We picked the Texans to go 4-13.
Yeah, but I mean, still, I mean, they're saying that he's the next best thing. I don't think he is.
But has Joe Burrow does not count in this because he didn't play at Ohio State. Has an Ohio State quarterback succeeded in the NFL? Besides Brissett, because he's still on a team and is decent.
The only other one I can think of is the one that played for the Steelers that got killed.
Dwayne
Haskins.
Haskins.
He didn't do shit in the NFL.
No, that's what I mean. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head that went to
That
Ohio State.
and Alabama quarterbacks, they just don't go well in the league.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're going to look at Ohio State, the last guy that I mean, even played many snaps was probably Troy Smith. He played for Baltimore, and he played a couple of years and started some games. But, yeah, they just, who knows?
I mean, they're basically I don't know what word I'm looking for. I mean, they always have a bunch of draft picks, Ohio State and Alabama, but usually the field general position doesn't go too well in the NFL.
Right.
Receivers,
I don't like that pick, Larry, because it would be a person that we're expecting higher things from them in the team. I mean, hell, if Stroud throws 20 touchdowns and 13 interceptions and throws for 3,000 yards, that's probably pretty good.
Well,
you know,
that's who I picked. That's who I picked. All right, whatever. That's who I picked.
Rookie. I'm changing my offensive rookie.
Who you going with?
Richardson.
Nope.
He's gonna be running for his life, man.
That was a close second for doesn't live up to the hype. He came right behind Stroud.
Hey Reese, now let me just tell you this. Like, I've watched a lot of college football. I don't know if you do or not. But man, I dare you to go back and watch his game last year against Kentucky.
Who's?
Richardson. When they played when Florida played Kentucky. You wouldn't even think that Richardson could play high school quarterback. He was horrible like half the games. It wasn't like,
really?
Oh my God, they were terrible. Florida, I think they won I think they went 4-8 last year. That's my biggest thing with college quarterbacks. You can have all the tools, but you better be a winner. If you go back and look at history, if they didn't win in college, they were horrible pro quarterbacks. You know what I mean? But, if they were winners, and they may not have all the stats, but they won and they found ways to win, you had a better than 50-50 shot of those guys panning out in the pros. But, man, if you watch some of his games, man, he was just horrific. So wait till he sees these big-time defenses and these guys throwing multiple stunts at him and setting them up. I mean, these defensive coordinators now, man, they know how to set you up to make you do what they want you to do. And if you can't adjust on that, you're done.
I definitely can't wait for Thursday. Yeah. I say every year it should be opening day. The NFL should be a national holiday.
Hey, just for a quick pick, guys, who are you picking on Thursday? You taking the Chiefs or the Lions?
Well, I don't know now. I don't think Mahomes and right. I don't even know who else they got anymore. Or off the top of my head. Oh,
Rice.
Yeah,
Justin Ross.
They need Kelsey to win.
I don't even think, even if Kelsey is playing, their biggest loss is Chris Jones, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's still holding out.
Yeah, because Detroit they have a hell of an offensive line. They're going to be able to run the football right down their throat. I think it's going to be high flying, and I'm taking Detroit in the win, man.
Are you really?
Pulling a Colorado upset.
38-35.
Wow. All right. I'm not going to say who's going to win because I want to see if Kelsey's playing first.
I say it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Chris Jones is the bigger loss. He's the heart and soul of that defense, man.
Who else they have on defense? Like, who's in their backfield?
I mean, they got all those second-year guys. They got McDuffie back there. That's
Snead.
Jalen Watson, I think.
Don't they got Snead?
No. Wait, is he still? No, I think he left.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So, I mean, they got Nick Bolton and Willie Gay. They're linebackers. Their linebackers are decent. I mean, they got Karlaftis as rushing the passer. And But Chris Jones, man, he's the guy. He's it. He's your top dog. And he chews up double teams, and you'll be hard pressed to replace that fella.
Right. I think our next few podcasts, for the Hey Guy podcast is going to be sports related, but I messaged you guys about what somebody messaged me about doing that. Reese, did you see that?
Yeah, I thought you were going to bring that up now, Larry.
I am bringing it up now.
All right. Well, let's do it.
No, we ain't doing it now. It has to be its own show.
Are you going to get a whole show out of that?
Absolutely. As long as it fucking takes shins to pick people. But Reese, did you see what the concept was?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. That was a good idea. I'm glad that Shane brought it to my attention.
We'll have to talk about it, because I guess maybe I'm missing the gist of it then.
So he said to me, more or less, a guy walks into a bar. Who has the best chance of snagging a woman in a bar? And you draft people. Like we each get 5 picks. Who do you think would have the best chance? And then you say why, or you don't have to say why or whatever. But I mean, Reese might say Pee Wee Herman, and you might say Tom Cruise, and we laugh
and Larry,
about it.
You try to pick yourself.
Well, I'm picking myself every fucking pick.
You couldn't pick up a cold in a COVID unit.
Oh,
damn! Damn!
Wow! Shots fired.
This guy.
That was good. That was good. That was good and cold.
So stupid. Rob, you may be suspended for a few weeks.
Don't be a hater.
I've about had it with you. I'm going to keep it with me and Reese from now on. I don't have to worry about JJ.
Was that not a great one-liner right there?
That was good. That was good.
I don't have to worry about JJ because he never comes on. He's always working. So you're suspended for 5 weeks.
You need to respect and show appreciation for some of those big dropping bomb one-liners.
You're absolutely right, Springer. You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm going to show respect. Here's how. What do you think about that, Reese? I showed him some respect, huh? Fucking guy. Anyway, but that's what we got
Larry's
coming up.
Larry's all butthurt. Here, Larry, you need some of this? All butthurt.
No, I got
some. Larry.
I got some. You had that all up in your ass today, so you'll get chafed, huh? In between them thighs. In between them thighs, rubbing together.
Reese, I think he's losing it. He can't compete with this, so he's just starting to talk randomness.
I was just asking what that has to do with anything about being random.
You're over there.
You're the one that showed the Vaseline.
You're gonna rub between your thighs.
You'll get chafed?
No.
Yes, you do. Get the hell out of here.
I don't.
Now all of a sudden you're the fucking 8th wonder of the fucking world. Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Reese, tell him to shut the fuck up. Anyway. All right. Tonight's show was brought to you by
Vaseline, Larry's choice.
Moo Arcade Games. Custom-made arcade games and other amusements. Located at 918 Chestnut Street in Johnstown. Contact Derek, 814-244-2836. I'm trying to do the sponsor and you're yapping. Shut the hell up.
I got a question about Moo Arcades.
No, we're done. Everybody, good night. No, I'm just kidding. What's up?
Is it a place you can go play arcade games, or he just
No,
builds them and sells them?
Yeah, he builds them and sells them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So if you want one for your cabana outside, look them up.
I want to get one of those mega touches, where you had what's the difference with the girls on it?
I don't
Scoot will
remember
be
that.
playing it.
Scoot's
Oh,
already.
Scoot. Scoot will never leave.
Scoot's just out here scooting around on the rug right now.
Stop it. Stop it. He is not. Is he really?
A lot of chafing going on, Larry.
Oh boy. It's swamp bass season. At least for this week. All right, guys. That is it for our picks. Yeah. Rob's still an idiot. Reese, thanks for coming on, joining us.
I have someone
staying
comments on which one of us can pick up a girl in a bar first.
awake. Oh yeah.
Won't be this guy.
You was pointing this way. You was going this way.
Won't
Who
be
the hell is
this
that
guy. You need to change your name from Striker to Strike Out.
You got it. Wow. Yeah, you're done for a few weeks. Reese, me and you the next couple weeks. I can only deal with Springer so much.
What am I getting? 60 games for PED use?
That's it. You're done. All right. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.